Hello, this is a demo of how to create 3D electromagnetic model for connector wires in Symbior THZ electromagnetic signal integrity software. Connector wires looks like this, 0.1 millimeter width, 0.3 millimeter pitch, two signals on this side, two signals on this side, ground wire, 3 millimeter here, then 5 millimeter to another loop. So we need basically two signal layers here and connect them with vertical wires. To do this, I'll create new solution with template millimeters, and we'll stack up just microstrip. Define dielectric, but right here for simplicity I will just skip this step. Define layer of air below signal layer 0.1 millimeter, the size of the wires. I need another layer on top. It's 3 millimeter. Should be 3 millimeter. And copy, paste another signal layer on top, and another layer on top of it. So this is stack up to do the modeling. As a prototype, I'll create simple one wire circuit, 0.1 millimeter with 3DML solver. Here I use Symbior Explorer license, so I may use Symbior 3DTF for better accuracy. I'll use default everything. Right here, first I need to set up the simulation area box and so on. So I do it in Lattice box, and I'll use 0.1 millimeter width. So for quick analysis, I use 0.05 millimeter mesh. Area size, as we can see from here, is 10 millimeters. 10 millimeter. In X direction, and in Y direction, same size, 0.025. Sorry. Area size 5 millimeters. And this is the first wire in this configuration. So second step, I'll multiply those wires, Control C again, Control V, and we'll move it simply to location 0.3 millimeter, which is a pitch. And I use T. And copy, paste it again, and this time I'll move it to 0.6 millimeter. This is ground wire, and make it grounded. So this is just ideal connection here. You can keep it like this for comparison, and now we need to create those loops on top through this dielectric. Right here it's just simple air example. So to do this, I can do it like this. First of all, I move all reference planes. You can see the phase reference planes are in the middle everywhere here. So I move those reference planes to the external boundaries. Okay, so now reference planes, the embedding will be done right here, no shift of the reference plane. Now I need just keep wires 3 mm on this side and 2 mm on this side. So straight wires here. To do this, I simply multiply this T line, make it two also, and inputs are also multiplied. Then delete second input for the first transmission line and first input for the second transmission line. Rename this input as IO2. Okay. Now for this T line, switch to editing mode here and move the end of this T line to -5, -2 mm. And for better, I can turn on the mesh, or maybe not. 2 mm. So this size of this section is exactly 3 mm. For another transmission line, I move this end to 3 mm. And this is a gap between those two. So now I need to create loop, and I switch from editing mode. You can see I need to create loop right here, couple of them, and one loop right here. To do this, I add composite object empty, call it loop. Okay. Edit, switch to editing mode, and add well, first vertical from signal 2 to signal 1, vertical connection. It should be, and I use control drag and drop and mouse to draw it. Turn on the mesh. Because of mesh is 0.1 mm, so this 0.05 mm, so this should be like this, 0.1 mm in size. Next I need to draw 3 cm rectangle on top, connection in signal 2, copper, it should be 3 centimeters. Like again, I turn it off up to -2, -1, like this. So I copy paste this thing, come here and use I use one click in the editor to enable it, and move this thing with arrows to here. And now I need to connect this remaining part. Again, I use rectangle in signal 1 and draw it. So let's see what we've got. I switch off editing mode and see we've got this loop here. So how to make two? I copy, again Ctrl C, paste, switch to editing mode, clicking into editor and move it right here. Now I need another loop, Ctrl C, Ctrl V, and I move it right here, but this time this rectangle on this side should be on the other side, so I just use arrows again to move it right here, and well, I need to move the whole loop right here, and again select this rectangle and move it further. Oh, I forget about click in the editor, so I need again select this loop, this rectangle, click in the editor, and it's context sensitive, those operations. So now I use E, D, got complete structure, so it should be filled with a dielectric of actual dielectric. Now we build model F6, very small size of the model. So to improve the accuracy, it is recommended to reduce cell size another 2 times, like 0.025 along both axes. And let's run the analysis, fast analysis here, and build the graph. Select this circuit 1, simulation 1, and plot one row. And simulation is going on. So simulation is going on. So the example is hypothetical, so it's not real kind of feeling here, dielectric. So there is a lot of reflection and resonance over here, and it can be used only at very low frequencies. So I stop the analysis. Another option is to use Symbiose 3D-TF to avoid the resonances and use absorbing boundary conditions or perfectly matched layer boundary conditions on the side. To learn further, visit our website, download and try SymBior today. This is the end of this demo. Thank you.